Here's a disclaimer before we start. Everything said on this podcast is purely our own opinions. Please do not take us too seriously because we are just two airheaded fools.
Alright, let's get it.
Let's get it. Okay, cool.
Alright, so today we welcome you to our podcast.
Welcome you, okay?
To Airheaded Fools with
Joey
and Rachel.
Yeah.
You can introduce yourself first.
Okay, so my name is Joey and I'm 24 this year. Yeah, I don't know what else to say.
I'm Rachael and I'm also 24 this year. Yeah.
Okay.
So maybe we should explain why we are starting a podcast.
Okay.
For fun.
For fun. Because we're different people.
Yeah, we're different people, but we're best friends.
Yeah.
And we have a lot of opinions, and we thought we'd share
our opinions.
Yeah,
because
not that anyone asked.
Yeah, but we're just gonna do it because I think it's quite interesting, especially the fact that we are like super different.
Yeah,
like,
you can like two perspectives also.
Yeah, and somehow we turn out as best friends, even though like we are like hella different. Like
two ends of a
almost.
Do you say that?
It's like
two ends of a spectrum. No, I said pole.
Two ends of a pole. That doesn't make sense. We are still on the same pole, girl. What are you talking about? Wait. Does that make sense? Because two ends of the world, right? It's like we are also on the same world. Fuck, that's why we are two airheaded fools. Yeah. Okay, sorry, sidetracked, but yeah. Guess we are just like very different, so we just decided to make a podcast. Just this kind of shit.
Here's a disclaimer. We also tend to sidetrack a lot, so
yeah, like it's just
you need to expect that.
Yeah, like
don't worry, we'll come back.
Yeah, somehow eventually we'll get back to the point, but yeah, whatever. Like it's just for us to talk.
It's just for us to talk.
Yeah, I mean we always talk cock every day. Why not record it, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then why our name? I think we said that like just Airheaded Fools law.
Yeah, cause we just saw we are two stupid people that like just always talk rubbish together. So
yeah, I
guess that's why we started the podcast.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, so I guess today we'll be talking about I guess just us in general and like something that we have in common, I guess.
Yeah, like our biggest similarity. It's not our biggest. It's like the main
thing why we bonded.
Oh,
kind of lah. At the start of our friendship, it's like us like realizing ourselves. Because we've known each other for about 9 to 10 years.
Yeah.
Since like secondary school.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then like we gotten close in like Sec 4 or Sec 5, right?
I
would say Sec... Yeah. Okay, Sec 4 we were close already. Just that Sec 5, like, even though I didn't go to school.
Way closer though.
Yeah, because we like texted all the time and it was like...
And we went to the same tuition.
Yeah.
And we bonded over Moss Burger.
Moss Burger,
yeah, Moss Burger.
Moss Burger. The milk tea.
Yeah.
I mean, I drink it without the milk. You drink it. You used to drink it with the milk. Now you don't drink it with the milk anymore, right?
No, I still do.
Oh, really?
I would drink like a bit without the milk first, and then I'll add the milk later.
Yeah, sometimes I do that when you're going for that milk vibe. After that, but usually
I want the refreshing vibes first.
Yeah,
then I add in the milk.
Oh shit! Now I'm craving salsa.
Yeah.
Shit, I have to go get it.
In the fish burger.
Okay. I used to eat the chicken burger, but now I eat the rice burger.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I don't really like that.
The beef rice burger.
Just too much rice for me. Okay,
sidetracked again. So what were we talking about?
Today's episode is basically about coming out.
Yeah, coming out, I guess, like us being in the LGBTQIA plus community. Like so just talk about that in general, because like that's quite a huge part of our life.
Yeah.
Individually both and kind of
together.
bonded about it also. Yeah. Cause us getting close is around the period of time where we both realized our own sexuality coming into it. So I guess that's
I feel like we were both the first people to talk about it, like to each other. Does that make sense? Like I told you first about everything, that kind of thing.
Oh, was it?
You. Yeah, I mean like what other friends that I have then?
Okay lah, I guess. Yeah.
Like everything just came out in Moss Burger lah.
Yeah, I guess. I mean for me, I think it was you also, but then like I mean, cause I've never hidden it. So it's kind of like an open thing, but then like there was never really a confirmation, like, cause I don't know what I was back then also. Yeah, just like people just know that I don't act the same way as other girls. Like straight girls per se lah. I was just a very different species in general. So I guess you are kind of the first person that I really like said out some stuff also. Yeah, I guess. Okay.
Maybe we should tell them like our
so
what we identify as.
Our sexuality and gender pronouns. Okay, how about you wanna go first?
Alright. I don't know why I'm so nervous suddenly.
It's like coming out all over again.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that feeling is like, I mean,
know.
for me, like,
oh
whatever.
my god. And like we have a camera, so
Yeah.
like, okay, for anyone listening podcast only, like we upload our videos on YouTube as well, which is why I said we have a camera.
Yeah.
I go by she, her, and I'm bi, like I'm bisexual.
Bas.
I mean, like suddenly, like they have
Bi shame. I mean, bisexuality shame. Do you
no,
feel that?
oh, shame about being a bisexual.
Yeah,
like personally.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like, you know, okay, like some people like really like just like don't like bi people and like
Yeah.
I don't know.
Have you seen? I don't not like. I like bi people.
Yeah. Oh,
But
as in like gay
internally,
people like gay people, like other like maybe like
Yeah.
lesbians or what, they find it like they are a bit biphobic kind of thing.
Oh, that's what I mean. Okay, yeah. I do feel that. We'll talk about that later.
Okay, yeah. I guess I'm gay. I don't like using the word like lesbian. Okay, my gender pronouns are like she, her, they, I mean anything, him, what. Okay, I don't know if it's offensive to say this, but like for me it's just like I'm just cool with whatever. You can call me whatever. It doesn't really matter to me. Like I don't get offended if like some auntie call me a boy. I don't get offended if somebody call me a girl. I don't feel anything. Just like whatever you want to call them, just call me whatever. Cause like you can have your own opinions about me. I just don't really give a fuck. I just live the life that I want to live. Yeah, I've always been like that. So I'm just like that lah. Yeah. So just call me whatever you want. I just don't really matter to me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. But usually people call me she, her lah. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, and guess I'm gay because like, I don't like the term lesbian because I guess of internalized homophobia.
Yeah.
Which I realized that like
even I get a bit like
when you hear the word lesbian,
like a ick, like a ooh.
When you
hear the word lesbian.
Yeah, I don't know where it comes from. Nobody really. I don't know whether people feel that when they hear like guys lah, like let's say guys, right?
Yeah.
I don't know if they feel that like when they hear like the word gay. Or like what?
But I feel like gay is such a like umbrella term.
Yeah, that's why I feel more comfortable
with the word gay, right? Like
than lesbian.
The lesbian.
I feel like it's just like, no offense, but it just makes me feel very like,
I don't know. I know what you mean.
Not that it's an offensive thing or anything. It's just to me personally. Maybe it's because since young I have always thought like, oh, you're not supposed to be a lesbian. It's wrong to be a lesbian. So you always like, just try to stray away from the word. But whatever, I just like girls, I guess. Yeah. That's about it.
Me too.
I can't relate to you fully though. Okay. Sorry, we readjusted to a more comfortable position, as you can see. Or maybe our audio also sounds a little different. Yeah, just bear with us. We're still trying to figure out this whole setup kind of thing. Yeah. Okay, let's just get back to what we were talking about. So I guess we were talking about our coming out stories, right?
Yeah.
Like you coming out to yourself, like when do you realize it at all?
Yeah.
Oh,
you're asking me?
Yeah, I'm asking you. Then am I asking myself?
Yeah. Well, I think I like discovered it in like Sec 1 maybe. How old were we in Sec 1?
13.
Like I like found out it was a thing that like girls could like girls and like sexual stuff could happen in general.
Yeah.
I think because I just wasn't exposed to it. Even though I came from a girls' primary school.
Yeah.
It's just I think maybe back then people were too young to like talk about it. And then after that,
even primary school. Okay, I don't know how weird it is to have primary school like relationship with girls. Cause like I'm from a mixed school all the way. So like there are like boyfriend girlfriends. Like I also had like a primary school like love or whatever. I don't know whether that happens in like a girl.
Which was a guy or a girl?
A guy lah, obviously.
Yeah. No, that's that.
Like with me, obviously, it's like. Okay, in a primary school, you will never think about this kind of thing.
Yeah, so same lah for girls' school.
But girls' school ma, so it's different.
But I think back then you're like just too young to like,
understand, is it?
Yeah, like we didn't even like talk about boys also. Like maybe like idols, that kind. Because I liked K-pop in primary school also.
Oh, okay.
So then like
started early. Started young.
Started young, yeah.
Can you see? Started young.
Can you see? A bit only. We'll get to it in another episode.
Yeah.
And then in Sec 5, I met some girl.
The love of your life. Just kidding, okay. Your ex.
My ex.
Yeah,
and then were we still in Sec 5 when I started talking to her? We were, right? We were in school.
No.
We weren't?
I feel like it's the end of, like, we really finished O-levels kind of thing.
But wasn't she there when I got my O results? Like, she came to that girl's house. Right?
Did she?
I think she did leh. Like we were talking already, maybe as friends first.
Yeah lah. Cause you all started off as friends, ma.
Yeah,
like,
so basically I met this girl. She was like our...
So wait, was she a like gay awakening or what? Like
She
what would you say is your like coming out to yourself? When do you realize it?
Yeah, okay, like so it was while I was talking to her, and then when we were friends we would like fight. And then I would get so sad about us fighting. Like I would be like crying as if we were some couple. Then I was like, Nani? Like I texted Joey and I was like, oh my god, like I think I like her.
I still recall a bit lah. I also forgot a lot because it's so long ago.
Yeah, and then like, but I don't like.
Calling Alvin mobile.
What? Siri was listening to us, guys. Sorry.
Anyway, so then like, I don't like the whole like gay awakening because I feel like some people take it as like the also you turn gay then, which I don't like. It's like no, I just like realized that I was open to like technically I think I was already open to it, but like even more like I could do it like right now if she confessed to me, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So then I was like, shit man, I think I like her. Yeah, and then we got together.
Yeah. Okay, so you say like sec 1, right? So like what made you think like during sec 1 that you like
I just saw this video of like
of like
these two girls making out. That was like,
oh really?
Yeah,
wait,
on YouTube.
Did I not hear this story before?
I don't know, I feel like I got that before.
Maybe I forgot because
like,
we like
I don't know what side of YouTube I was on. Okay, and at the point of time I was like,
what, Xiaxue and KK?
No, it wasn't that. It was like just these two angmo girls. Then it was like this group of friends, and then they just started making out. Then I was like, what the fuck am I watching?
Then you're like, oh, I could do that, or like
I was like, oh, that like, you know, I could see myself doing that. Then I was just like, oh, like cool. It wasn't like, oh my god, ew, you know? Like, how could you do that? It wasn't like that. Even though I grew up in like a Catholic household. But like, yeah. So then I was very like okay with it. Then I was like, oh, I guess that seems kind of...
Then, but you never thought about it until like you met your ex?
No, because then after that when we went into like sec 2 and sec 3, then they were like, then it's like everyone had a boyfriend or everyone liked some guy. Then you're like, okay, like let me like someone too. Like let me pick someone from the bunch.
Yeah.
So then I had a few guys that I liked. Then I was like, oh,
a few? Just kidding. She's gonna kill me. No, I can't even remember who you liked back in secondary school. Only like that day your mom mentioned one.
Yeah, then like one. Then there was the other one.
What other one?
The Chinese guy.
Okay, yeah.
They were like the major two.
Then there was nothing much.
Really. Because then we got like there was no one that I found attractive also. Like a lot of people had graduated by the time that I was.
Bro, I liked a lot of guys back then.
Yeah.
Like I went on a spree of acting like I liked a lot of guys. Like, just like, oh yeah. This guy I like.
Yeah.
That guy I like. yeah. Bro, I did that in poly also, you know. Like I keep telling people that I like a lot of guys, but like obviously I didn't, right?
Yeah.
Like during year 1, right, I realized like I keep telling people that like, wow, this guy very cute, that guy very cute.
Yeah. Cause it's like with straight people, so like the conversation is just always like, oh, like this guy damn cute, this guy damn cute.
Yeah, like
then,
straight girls lah.
Yeah, then it's like, then if I don't find anyone cute, like a bit weird, right? Then
like, so have to
like but I mean, I did genuinely think that
some people were attractive.
Like, okay, looking back now, I don't think so. Like, not my type, at least. It was very, like, surface level. Like, that, like, need to be in a relationship also because everyone else is in a relationship.
Yeah.
Which is what I felt.
Yeah.
And then, then I met my ex, then realized that I was bi.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I still could see myself with a guy.
Yeah.
But maybe not, like... I just feel like I need that emotional...
support that a girl can offer more than a guy.
Yeah.
No offense to a guy out there, but...
Not that none of y'all can. It's just like, it would be easier for a girl to like emotionally connect with me. To me.
And generally girls are like more...
emotionally inclined to like...
Yeah, and like more open to like emotional stuff compared to guys lah, I would say. Yeah. Not that I've met guys who are like more like emotional too lah. Just that with girls might be easier lah. That's why some straight guys say that it's unfair that like lesbians are here to like take away what's theirs or whatever bullshit they like to say, but do better.
Yeah, it's so dumb.
If you can say this kind of thing, then just do better lah. Okay, then maybe you can get a girl.
Yeah.
But
that's my coming out story to myself.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So anyway, then I started dating her, and then I was like, should I tell my mom? Because I was like an only child, right? So like bringing her home is like very obvious. Like you bring this girl home, and then like it's just very obvious to me lah. And me and my mom are like very close in general.
Yeah, they're like BFFs. Bro.
Yeah. And I like tell her every person I ever liked before. So it felt very weird that I like
tell her every person I like before.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it felt very weird to not tell her that I'm like I have a girlfriend, right?
Yeah.
So then I was like, okay, then one day, like we were cleaning the table. You know this story, right?
I can't remember already.
Girl. So we were cleaning the table, then I was just like, so like this person's name. Like she's like my girlfriend. Then she like, huh? Okay.
Wait, I remember you telling me that you came up to your mom, but I don't remember like exactly how. That's the thing.
Like that also we were cleaning the table.
Oh, I thought she just like kind of knew, then she just asked you, then you confirmed.
No, she didn't ask me.
Oh, okay,
she would never talk about it. Okay, backstory, I come from like Catholic family, like a very, 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 very pious Catholic family.
Yeah.
So being gay is like a no, you're going
mortal
to
sin.
hell. Yeah, mortal sin.
Recently learned about it.
Yeah.
From her mom.
Just now.
Just.
So like, telling her is like a very big risk also, because like, I'm not as pious as her, obviously. Like, I don't see eye to eye with the whole Catholic faith.
Yeah.
Please don't get offended, it's just my opinion. And then, so I told her, then she was like, huh? Then I was like, yeah. Then I was like, oh, like, then I was like, can I show you all my things? Like, cause I'm like very used to like spazzing with her. I'm like, oh my god, see this guy, like so cute, that kind of thing. Then at the point then we already had like photo booth pictures together and stuff like that. Then after that she was like, then she's like, okay, cause I think she didn't know how to react, so I think she was like a bit like shook. Then she just like, I show her everything. And I was like, oh my god, so cute, right? Then she's like just silence. She's like, yeah. Now like, okay. Then she like just left my room. Then we just never spoke about it again. Then yeah, so that's it. So I came out to her, and then I think slowly like a few aunties knew also, because like they follow me on Instagram.
Oh yeah.
But
you
like,
were quite open, right?
Yeah, I was quite open. I just posted everything, and then I think they never like upfront asked me until like I broke up with her already. Then like they were like, oh, like you, and they're like, oh yeah. Then I was like, oh, you all knew. Then they're like, yeah. Then I was like, okay. There's like never a conversation lah. I don't even like, they're all Catholic, right? So like I don't think they.
But that's also like a very common thing around Asian families, I guess.
Yeah, they just
don't really talk about it.
Yeah,
because you just kind of avoid it lah. If you don't want it, just avoid the uncomfortable thing. That's what like usually people do, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then, so we didn't talk about it until like maybe this year lor, when I had like more open conversations with my mom,
right? Yeah.
Because she was like more open to having them in general.
Yeah.
Not that she agrees at all, but like she's like more open to like hearing my opinion and point of view.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that took like what, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 6 years to talk about it.
It's been 6 years already?
Yeah.
Oh.
Dude, I've been single for so long.
Okay.
But yeah.
Yeah.
So.
And then how about coming out to your friends? Do you have any particular ones that like stood out or anything that is like any friends in particular that you have to like come out to? Or like
not really. I think because I just posted it on Instagram.
Yeah, just like
then everyone saw.
Yeah.
Then I was like, whatever lor, like you wanna ask me then like, plus at that point of time the only people I had like an intention to tell to was like you. I didn't even have much friends then because it was before I went to ITE. We got together before I went to ITE. So by the time I went to ITE, we were already a couple. So then when people asked me, am I in a relationship?
Yeah.
And by then I already had her picture on my Instagram. So I was just like, oh yeah, this is my girlfriend. And they're like, oh yeah, whatever. So I had no.
So like the coming out is just like, oh, that's my girlfriend. Like there's no like major ones that is like.
Yeah, no.
Tell. Yeah.
There's no one.
Yeah. Oh, I guess that's quite okay lah.
That's quite okay.
Like bad.
Yeah, nothing bad happened like with coming out. For me, very thankfully, like very lucky already.
Yeah.
Like I didn't get like thrown out of the house or anything.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Me too.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're quite blessed like in general.
Yeah,
I would
super.
say.
I think. Yeah. But that's all I had. So point the question to you. What was your coming out story with yourself first?
There's no coming out story. I'm just gay.
Yeah.
I don't even know.
Is there anything you want to add to that? Like a certain story or like a certain realization?
I guess, like I told you before, like you just always like okay, she knows everything, so it's like kind of just I mean, I think a lot of people feel this also. Like you kind of just know in deep down in the back of your mind, but you just like never ever want to admit to yourself because it's supposedly wrong. Yeah, since young. So I guess maybe I was just all along like she knows also I was like openly telling people that I'm like bisexual since like secondary school when everybody else was straight, when everybody else had boys to like, and then like I was just like telling people like, yeah, I'm bisexual, I would totally be with a girl, and everybody's like, what's wrong with this girl and all like, but then to me, cause I've never felt really truly uncomfortable with myself. I'm just somebody who's like
whatever.
Yeah, very whatever, like 随便, you know?
Yeah.
Like, just do whatever I want. I don't really care what people say. I don't really care what people think. I'm just like, I live my life, you live your life. You don't like me, I don't care. You know, that kind of thing. Yeah, so I always live my life like that. So I guess I just anyhow tell people that I'm like, what? Until I truly came to the realization that, shit.
Yeah.
This is a bit fucked up. I mean, it's not fucked up to be gay, but like in my mind back then, I used to think that it was fucked up to be the way that I was. And that's when like shit really turned bad lah. So yeah, but generally, I think kind of knew until like that moment where I realized like, oh shit, maybe I'm really like bi. Like during Sec 5, and like it was like a very, very bad time for me when I really realized that like, oh, and I continue going with the label that I'm bi or pansexual for quite a few years.
Yeah, you mentioned the word pansexual quite for some
like,
time.
For like maybe a few years. Then after that I like, I mean I haven't really like, I always said that until I broke up with my like first ex-boyfriend. Okay lah. First one that I really consider a boyfriend lah, not those like play kind that I did lah. Yeah, but like when I broke up with him, then like I think it really like sent me thinking about like that's during poly lah, when it set me thinking really to myself like why I broke up with him, like why I cannot love him the way I love like maybe somebody else, or like how the way he loved me or whatever lah, that kind of thing. Yeah, then that's when I really, really come to terms with like being really, really gay. Yeah, I think that a lot of people go through this like bisexual phase and all, but I wouldn't say it's a phase. I think it's very offensive that like people go through I mean, but it's just like a part of it, because like you don't want to fully accept yourself yet. But not all bisexuals are going through a phase, and there are really bisexuals out there like
me.
So
Hit me
I feel like there are still a lot of people, straight people, who don't like accept the term bisexual. Like to them it's like
Straight people?
Yeah.
Really?
Like you're straight means you're straight. You're bi means you're bi means you're gay.
Yeah.
That kind of thing, you know? Like, oh, a girl is bi because she's seeking attention. She's actually straight. A guy that is bi is actually just gay. Because he likes dick. Something like that lah, okay? Yeah.
It's always like, oh, can't you just like pick a lane? Like pick a side. Like, no,
biphobia is real, guys.
Yeah, and the thing is, the annoying, I'm so sorry I can't tell your story.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's like so annoying that it's like not even just in the like straight community, it's like within the LGBTQIA plus community, there's still biphobia, which I don't understand. Like, we are supposed to be more understanding people in general. We are already in the community together, and like what, and then you still want to kick somebody out of the community for not being gay enough. Like we're already so like ostracized and like pushed into this corner.
Yes.
Then you still want to ostracize someone in your own community. Like, remember this one gay girl that we know, and then she was like, no, that's another story. But like, there's a lot of like, okay, but this girl has said before that like that she wouldn't date a bi girl, like because they're scared also that like
you know, I don't know who's the girl we are talking about.
I'll tell you later.
Okay, but
and then like, but there's like a lot of people who say that also.
Yeah, but I did hear people say that before also. Yeah. But then again, we don't have much gay friends, so who are we to speak? Yeah, it's just us.
Yeah.
Against the world.
I don't understand like. Okay, I know for straight men, like, their fear is that they will lose to a girl, which hurts their ego.
For a girl, honestly, I also feel scared that I will lose to a guy. I know it's like an ego thing. It's not that I will lose to a guy, it's just that I always, like, feel that, like, it will really hurt a lot more if they go back to a guy.
Yeah.
Or, like, not say go back to a guy, but then it's like, I already know that we are already in a relationship that is not right in the society.
Yeah.
So if the girl, like a bisexual girl, will have another guy, I feel like if she picks the other guy, it makes me feel very like the chances of her picking the other guy is also higher, because there's a lot of like opportunity for them to lead a normal life, like people would say. I don't know if people disagree with what I'm saying right now, like you all can tell me lah, but this is just how I feel lah, because a guy can give her not only like a house together in Singapore, like BTO, and then
in Singapore wise lah,
there's
like just so many more things that
and then get married
can do.
And then get a kid if y'all like whoever wants kids which I want also lah, but I can't lah. Like these kind of basic things that I guess we cannot achieve. I mean, we need to work harder to achieve compared to a straight couple. That's why it'll be easier if like, so I guess that's an insecurity that maybe girls also have, right? Because that's kind of something that I have like a little lah here and there. Yeah, it's not like a very big one, but it's just like thoughts. Yeah. What were we saying?
What were we saying? The biphobia shit. Yeah. I just don't understand it. Like, I don't get it.
Yeah.
Like, it just sucks for me, I cannot do anything, right? Like, I cannot convince you to, like, date someone who's bi if you don't want to.
Yeah, who cares, right? If they don't want, then don't want, no?
Yeah. At one point, I cared. Like...
But not anymore, lah. I mean, you shouldn't really care also, right?
Like, but back then, it, like, hella hurt me. Remember when that... So, basically, some guy... Like, after I told him I was bi, then he, like, ghosted me.
Yeah.
And then I was just like, that's fucking rude.
Yeah.
Like, I just, like... open this part of me that is like so like I felt so like naked vulnerable, and raw, right? Telling you this, and then you just decide to ghost me after that. Like, I don't understand.
Whatever. Like, this kind of people just, I mean, it's just not meant to be. Like,
yeah.
Like, even if he were to stay, you know that deep down he's uncomfortable with it, then like what's the point, right?
What's the point,
Yeah, if you cannot fully accept me for who I am, then I truly don't want you in my life.
Which is why, like, I have people in my life who, like, when I tell them, like, oh, like, okay, when I told the story of him ghosting me after I became bi, then they were like, but then why do you tell him you're bi? Then I like, but this is who I am, what? Like, if I don't tell him my truth, then I'll be living this entire lie in my whole relationship. And the thing is, my ex is a girl. So what if one day I, like, slip out and say she instead of he, and we are, like, 5 years into our relationship, then he decides he doesn't want me anymore. After 5 years, it's gonna hurt so much more, and he's gonna be so betrayed by the fact that, like, I was lying to him for 5 years or so. So I don't understand people who are like, then you just don't tell them,
like I feel like people just don't understand this is a part of who we are. It's just not it's like who we are as a person. It's one of our foundations of who we are as
it's
people.
Not some like side thing that I do on the side.
Like, oh, I just done my hair red, okay, let me dye it back black. Oh, and he can never know he done. It's not something like that. It's a part of our life.
And then like I just wonder if these like friends are like secretly homophobic. Like, they don't realize maybe they're just like, oh yeah, like I have gay friends because, like, you know, it's cute to have a gay bestie and that kind of thing.
But I don't think it's like homophobia, but it's just like generalized, like, I don't know how to say it, but it's just like things that you're taught since you're young that is already imprinted in the back of your mind. Even as much as you like try to, like, you just like it's already in there. Like, this, like, one of the we were gonna talk about, like, internalized homophobia within ourselves too. So I think that's one of it lah. Like low key you already have that in your mind because, like, you were taught since young to not be like this, and I still feel that sometimes. Like, it's quite fucked up lah, but anyway. So what were you talking about? Coming out, right? So I guess that's how I realized. Right. What else? What was I saying? That's all lah. Just like that.
The next question was then to, like, family or friends.
Family. To my parents, I came out, like, in an argument, which was a very bad thing. But I just just like in the middle of argument, and I was just like very mad, and then I just like came out lah, cause like it was really bubbling inside. I was just waiting for the right moment to say it, but I just didn't know how to say it, and I, like, out of anger, I just came out lah, and I left the house. And after I came back, tried to talk to them about it. But typical Asian parents being like, nah, don't talk to me. Because I think I was like 18 back then. 19? 20, 18, 19, 20, around there.
19, 20 maybe.
Yeah, then they were like, oh, don't talk to me till you're an adult. And back then I, like, didn't look the way I look. I had long hair and all, like, how a typical straight girl supposed to look. And like putting makeup and all, trying to fit in lah, that kind of thing. So I guess it was harder for them to, like, understand what you was. So they were just, like, brushing me off lah, typical Asian parents things. They're just like, okay, whatever, I told them that, like, when I'm 21, I will still come back to tell you the exact same thing that I told you now. Then they just like, ignore me. So whatever, I guess we are cool now, cause, like, what can they say to me, right? Tell me to stop being gay. I mean, kick me out of the house. Sure. I mean, I can move out if I want to, right? It's just financially it's a struggle sometimes. It will be, but if they were to kick me out, at least I'm like I can sustain for myself now.
You come and stay here.
Yeah, obviously, right? I will.
Obviously. This is so big. If
I your mom also kick me out. He's like, no. This is Sorry guys, you're not trying to be offensive. She's Catholic.
No, I'm Catholic.
Oh my god, you know what do we sound like? I'm not racist. I'm Indian friends. I'm not homophobic.
Oh, shit,
I have gay friends. But okay,
we're just kidding.
Anyway. So coming out to my family was that. They don't really come out to my brother, just decided to bring a girl home and just act like nothing happened. My sister knew all along because we stay in the same room and we were very close. So
Friends?
that's about it. Friends.
My other friends.
Yeah, I have quite a few lah, cause like I already knew, but I never really like her have a girlfriend to be like, oh, that's my girlfriend.
Yeah.
Like it was more like a
you have to like physically tell them like.
I think I just randomly pop it out into conversations that I'm bi. But I remember one that was like that stood out to me a lot. That was like this guy that I don't know if you remember him. Yeah. Some Malay guy lah. Okay, do you remember?
From where? Poly?
From Poly. Yeah. Okay, anyway, so all my friends in Poly, I just like randomly came out to them like, yeah, I like girls. Like that. Like I never really like said anything like, cause usually I really feel that they are like quite accepting or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think usually I just say, yeah, I like girls, or like, oh, you don't know me, I like girls.
Yeah.
Or like, I'll just talk to guys, you know, cause like to me it's easier like that. I'll talk to guys, oh, you don't think that girl pretty, man?
Yeah.
Then slowly then I'm like,
yeah.
oh, yeah, I also like girls.
Yeah.
That kind of thing. But
that's how I did it with my Nafa friends. Like,
is
this
it?
guy, I was like, oh, she's quite pretty. Then I was like,
oh, cause back then you were single.
I was broken up already.
Yeah.
Then after that, then I was like, oh yeah, like very pretty, like, I would date her. Then they're like, Then I'm like, oh yeah, I'm bi. Then they're like, oh, they're like, oh.
Yeah, I think that was the easiest way to like come out to guys, because guys is so hard to like be like,
you have to say it just as it is. It's very hard for me.
It's like
also.
for girls it's like easier. It's like, oh, you know, like I just like girls are. Then you're like, oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, they always like whatever.
Yeah, but then like, okay, some girls are like, then don't like me that kind of thing. You know, like
you just assume you like them. Like, okay.
Look in the mirror. But yeah, anyway, so guys just usually is that way.
Yeah.
And then but this guy, okay, because he's a Malay guy, then he's like, he doesn't really talk about pretty girls or like comment about how girls look, because he's like a very like nice guy, okay? Yeah. Like I don't know if he'll be listening to this and he'll know that I'm talking about him, but then we're not very close now anymore lah.
From your
from my camp stuff.
Okay,
so he's like a very nice guy. So he don't usually like talk about girls. You know, like some guys like talk about girls, right?
Yeah.
But he's not that type of guy. He's just like I'm hard selling him, man. He's already a good man. Then so like he don't really like talk about girls. So there's no opportunity for me to like what. And then I felt very close to him as a friend already.
Yeah.
And I felt that, cause to me it's like a very huge part of me. Yeah. I felt very strongly that if you don't know, right, like you don't know who I am truly. So I felt very like the need to tell him, but I just don't know how to tell him. Yeah. And then it was so difficult. So I was like, okay, fine. I'm just gonna tell him like today, like one of the days where we were walking to the bus stop together with like a whole group. So we were walking at the back. And then after that, I just remember this story because it was so funny. Yeah. It took me so long to say because it was so hard, you know. Then I said, I got something to tell you. Then we were walking down this like long slope. It was quite late already. Like everybody was in front of us. Yeah. Then we just like walking at it. Then after that, he was like, he could tell that he was damn nervous. Like he don't know what I wanted to say. Yeah. And then I also don't know what to say. Then I was like, I got something to tell you. Wait. Then like, It took me so long, you know. We walked so far already. Then I finally say, I like girls or like something like that. Like I forgot what exactly did I say, but basically saying that I'm bi or like I like girls. Then he was like, oh, he was like, wow, you scared me, I thought what, wow. He's like, what? Like, yeah, whatever, that kind of thing. Then he's like, wow, you know what I thought you were gonna tell me? I thought you were gonna confess to me, wow, you know, I'm so scared. Then I was like laughing my ass off. I was like, what the hell, you're more scared than like I confessed to you. He's like, yeah, man, every time girls do this kind of thing, then later they confess to me, then I don't know what to say. Then I'm like, what fuck, he's damn cute. Then I was like, oh my god, he's such a nice guy. Then I was like laughing out, then like saying like, no lah, I just wanted to tell you about this. Then he's like, oh yeah, I'm totally cool with it, whatever. Yeah. Even though like with his religion and all, he was like, very chill. Which just felt like a very like a wholesome moment for me. Like,
sounds
very,
super
like,
wholesome.
Yeah. I was like, oh.
That was nice.
Yeah. That was quite a funny story. I always remember that story because it's like, I don't know if he remembers lah, but yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So anyway, that's about it for our coming out stories, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess after the coming out story, let's talk about like being gay in like Singapore and how do we feel about being gay in Singapore. Like, what do you feel?
How do I feel? Damn, that's a tough one.
In like, Singapore, like
it's very mixed because like
it's accepting but it's not accepting.
Yeah, like so legally it's not.
Okay lah. Like, there's the was it 377? Is it
377A?
377A, yeah, right, yeah. But that's like the men and men.
That's for men.
Yeah, that's for men, yeah. But that's already what, right?
Okay, so like it's not illegal for like girls to have sex or anything, but we still like can't get married here. Yeah. Which is like I feel the biggest struggle also for like couples here.
Yeah. and like kids and all lah. The
general.
I mean, you cannot get married. Obviously, they won't allow you to have kids, right? Yeah. And it's even though it's not really spoken, but it's just like kind of like not allowed here lah. Yeah,
like a taboo.
Taboo topic lah. Even though we have come a very long way, not gonna like lie. We really came a long way. Look at Pink Dot and all that kind of thing, right? Yeah. So, but there's still a long way to go.
There's progress, but it's like just moving very slowly. Because there's not a lot we can do also.
Yeah. Like, I mean, I don't know what exactly can I do. I wouldn't say I'm the most vocal person about this kind of thing. Yeah. There are definitely people who are out there who are more like outspoken about
constantly doing things to change.
I wouldn't say I'm one of them lah.
We don't.
Which I feel that is not a very good thing also, because we are technically oppressed and all, right? So we should like be helping and doing something about it, but we are not. But
it's just that like because our gay community within like us is so small. It's like the two of us.
Yeah, we don't really have like
one other friend.
Yeah, gay.
Yeah,
that's it, right? Do I have other gay friends?
I have others like at work, but like
at work. My gay friends at work. Yeah,
but like we don't have this huge big community where like we can learn more and like do more together. Like I mean, we can make more of an effort lah, but like we just like this.
I don't know what more to say, but
we just have way too much going on like with ourselves also.
Yeah, maybe we're just selfish people. No lah, I mean like it's just okay, I would just say it's privilege. I would say that we are privileged enough to not want to educate ourselves.
Okay.
Because I always feel that like when you don't educate yourself about something, you are fucking privileged. You have the privilege to not educate yourself about certain things. Because not everybody have the opportunity to not care about like what let's say like other countries suffering, right? I can choose to not even look at it and look away because I'm not the one truly suffering, which is privilege. So that's what I would say.
That's true.
Yeah. Okay, but anyway, back to it, like struggle. So what do you think like being gay in Singapore feels, or like what do you think?
Damn.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, okay, within like our younger generation, it's quite like normalized already. Like when someone tells you it's not some like super shocking thing, like you know, it's very like whatever. And like most people around us are like pretty accepting of it, so that's okay. Like I don't think I personally have had someone be like, oh my god, ew, why are you gay? Or like not want to be friends with me because I'm bi. Which is very privileged already also. Like I just there's not a lot of like I guess the biggest thing would be like the marriage and kids thing. Like if I were to marry a girl, like I cannot settle down here. And then like, but there's not a lot of like technical stuff like this that I like. Maybe like then the biphobia thing lah. Like if I want to date girls, then like, but girls don't want to date a bi girl, then what can I do? Guys don't want to date a bi girl, what can I do? Then just single and forever alone. And like but besides that,
I think you generally it's just like getting married, no, right?
That's like the
for you lah, for you also. But for me it's like okay, I want to get married also, but it's not a huge thing. I don't have to get married. Okay, I would say like marriage it links to marriage, like not being able to get a HDB flat till I'm 35. So I mean some people would like to say that oh, you are already doing something wrong, so you should suffer. Like, okay, like, sorry guys, our camera died. So guess we gotta go back like a bit where we left off lah. Sorry for the chaos, cause like we're not really prepared, cause technically it's like the first episode, right? Okay, so what are we talking about? So just now we were talking about struggles of being like being gay in Singapore lah. I think we left off around somewhere talking about like how not being married, not being able to get married in Singapore also means that we cannot like get a house together and can get a house by ourselves. After we're 35 years old. We cannot BTO, that kind of thing lah. The normal stuff that like all the straight couples need to do. I mean like can do now lah. So like a lot of people feel that like like why are we fighting for so much, right?
That we're
like,
asking for too much.
Asking for too much by having Pink Dot and all, trying to fight for our rights and that kind of thing.
Isn't Pink Dot enough? Like why do you need more?
Why do you even need Pink Dot? We already let you be gay. It's already very good. Like why do you even need Pink Dot to fight for things? Right? Like you are already like you just do whatever you want, like shameful things that you want to do in silence and just shut up and go away, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like that's what a lot of people feel lah. Like just don't bring it to my face because you guys are too much. You are so loud. Like can you just stop trying to make people gay? Nobody's trying to make you gay.
Yeah.
Nobody's trying to make you gay.
And no one just can make you gay.
Yeah.
You're just born like that.
Trying to fight for our own
just
rights.
Trying to live our life. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, so so people like telling us that is why do you need more? Like even though we are just fighting to be equal, cause like y'all get to get married, y'all get to have kids, y'all get to
do everything. What the hell?
Yeah, but then apparently we're asking for too much.
Yeah. If this was swapped, then like the norm was that we could do everything, you will probably be fighting even louder than what we're doing now.
And people think that we are like way too loud, but I don't think that we are way too loud. I don't think that me dressing the way I am and going out with a girl, holding hands with a girl is affecting you in any way.
Exactly.
But apparently to them, right, we are like rubbing it in their faces.
Yeah,
too much.
Just don't look at me lah.
Yeah. Then you just stare at me and then must be what lan eh. Just
yeah, oh my god, they always stare. Then I'm just like Nani?
Okay. And then the fact that I look like a boy, does it affect you?
Yeah.
Doesn't. So just leave me the fuck alone. Okay, anyway. Yeah, so there was somebody, right, that like legit told me to my face that like that we are already like doing something wrong or whatever lah. Okay, he didn't say wrong lah, but like basically implying that we are doing something wrong, shameful or whatever shit lah. That we are already on the losing end of things. Then why can't you just figure a way out of it instead of like keep shouting and asking for your own rights because you're already doing something wrong per se, right? Then why you're screaming so loudly asking to get married and asking to get a house? Just find some other way and just shut up, that kind of thing. Basically that's what he implied, but he said it in a nicer way to me. And obviously I didn't fight back because he was a higher up at work and I was just like way too lazy lah, okay, to like
have that whole conversation and try to fight you when you will not change your belief also. So what's the point?
Yeah, and then like I'm really so tired of explaining everything else to you, and then you always have something to like and I'm like okay, you already have that mindset, then what's the point of changing it, right? There's no point, you won't change your mind. So and back then I was a little younger, so I think I wasn't really as educated, so I was like okay, but basically he just told me that why not just find like another gay couple, right? Okay, I also agree with this lah. Okay, this is a way out of it, but I don't think it makes sense also lah. But like to get married, so like the gay and the lesbian get married, then the other gay and lesbian get married. So then y'all can get a house, that kind of thing. So then he say like, oh, just find a way out of it, don't complain so much, people just complain too much. Okay, maybe his thing also is not homophobia per se, it's more like he feel that people, like our generation in general, complains way too much, kind of thing. He's like, y'all just talk way too much, just do shit, don't like, cause he's older ma. But also now that I'm more educated, I realize that the marriage thing and like what, it's not only just about getting a house or just about getting married, it's also about like having health issues and not being able to do anything about
like
it.
the legal sides too.
Like
insurance and
like if I was together with her, everybody else like died and I have nobody else to give my money to or whatever, like my insurance payout or anything lah, like legally wise lah, my money with the government, CPF or whatever shit. Like if I'm not married to her, she's just a friend. Like even she's my girlfriend, right, she's just a friend. So there's no documents to prove that like, oh, she is my person that I'm supposed to give everything to, or like supposed to be able to take care of my medical, like let's say I kena something very bad and she cannot like settle anything because the doctors refuse to like let her know anything because she's just a friend or whatever shit lah. Something along those lines lah. It's also a bigger issue there lah, but but wouldn't say that we are the most educated people to be educating you guys, but maybe we'll learn more and let you guys know next time. But for now, that's all we know, and we know it's a huge struggle lah, and something needs to change lah, but sooner or later. Anyway, so in that sense, will you be open to get married overseas? Like, I mean, I know you want to like eventually, like, cause she's supposed to be studying
in Melbourne now.
But because of COVID and all, right? So I would think that you are somebody who would like want to move overseas in the future, that kind of thing, or something. Like not be in Singapore lah. So is that what you want?
I think like, okay, like if I were to be with a girl, then obviously I would not settle here. Even if I like go and get married elsewhere, like I wouldn't come back and settle here then, cause like I just get no. Not say that I get benefits elsewhere, but at least like, my marriage is recognised somewhere else. Like if I come back then it's not recognised here, then there's just like no point. Even though I do feel like Singapore is like safe And like the safety issue is very big for me, but still like I wouldn't discount everything else.
And also like being a citizen in Singapore. Like always being the citizen of your own country. It's just always more beneficial to you than like being overseas being like a foreigner.
Like a PR or whatever. It's just so much better here.
Yeah.
But like I cannot see myself like maybe if I meet someone who is Singaporean, then okay fine, I will settle down here. But
if it's like not, then you would just rather move lah.
Yeah, but
what if it's a foreigner guy but he don't mind staying in Singapore? Would you like that would be circumstantial, or that's the right word, right? Circumstantial, yeah.
I also don't know, because like in terms of like my job also, like I work in the arts. Like I just feel like the arts in here is like very small also.
Oh yeah.
There's just so much more I could do overseas.
Yeah.
Like let's just say we take Melbourne like as the constant example here. I just feel like the arts in there is like so much bigger. There's so many more places I could work at. Like Singapore is very small and like everyone knows everyone, and you sort of like I would say need like some insider to get into a job, that kind of thing. Like you need to know someone there who can like help you or like find affiliations. I mean you need that everywhere.
Like push you further lah.
Like, or like even like get you in like that kind of thing.
The first step in that kind of thing. Yeah.
So I just feel like overseas like there are just like more opportunities for the arts also. Like staying here I feel like I'd be in this like box where like I'd have to also like, cause like museums here like to get grants and everything, like National Arts Council has to approve you, and if you don't meet their like criteria you don't like, get the money. So then I feel like the arts here is just like very like boxed up and like limited. Like I cannot like go out of my way, like your creativity sort of gets like very like
put into a box.
I keep using the word box, but like it's very like confined here. So I feel like even marriage aside, like work wise, I wouldn't want to work here also, in all honesty. That's why like going to school in Melbourne and like trying to find a job there is like the ideal thing. And you always say like that I'll go to Melbourne and find a guy or a girl there, because generally people there are just more open-minded
and less racist.
Yeah, because I don't know, everyone here is too racist to the Indian, so what can I do, right? Nobody want me, then what can I do?
Yikes. But racism is a huge
I mean racism is everywhere. We're not saying that it's only here, but like
but like so far your experiences in Australia have been pretty good compared to in Singapore, right?
Yeah, but I also cannot say a lot because I just always like constantly go there for holiday over like 2 weeks. So
it's not like really staying there, but like okay, like
long term.
I don't know about like what, but I know like the hate there for Chinese people is quite big.
Yeah.
But for I don't know about for Indians, like is it like a big
I don't think it's as big as for Chinese people.
Yeah, because Chinese people is like the ching chong ling long long long. Like my cousin told me that she was there and like people shout ching chong ling long at her.
In Melbourne?
Perth.
Yeah. But then the weird other thing that I find, like at least where I live in, where
you like always go,
like my family lives in Perth, like the Chinese community there is pretty big. Like when we go on walks and all, there are like Chinese people. Then like obviously like okay, people in Perth are just like so fucking nice. Okay, maybe I don't know enough about the whole of Perth, but like where I usually frequent when I go to Perth, like even like customer service in Australia in general, it's just so much nicer than in Singapore. Like everyone's just nicer. They always like at the cashier be like, oh like hi, like how's your day, like blah blah. But in Singapore there's just like zero conversation. It's just like Nets Visa, cash. Then like
okay, I'm not like that. I'm a service staff. Okay, last time. I'm not so.
Okay, I mean I also don't dare ask when I'm a service staff because it's just not normal here. Like if you ask a Singaporean, they'll be like,
like hi, how are you?
Yeah.
I'm like, huh?
Yeah.
You ask me how I went for what? I don't know. Like you know, it's such
I
a
don't
weird
know
thing.
Yeah, it's such
like
a weird
Singaporeans
thing.
don't know how to reply to how are you.
Yeah.
Good.
When
okay lor, fine. Like you know, I also don't know how to reply sometimes.
When I go there, right, and then like, and someone asks me, I always like, my anxiety is like, oh my god. I'm just like,
I have people ask me and I'm like,
yeah.
How am I supposed to reply? How
like,
are you?
Yeah, then that's what I usually reply, because I watch people, right? Then they be like, oh yeah, good, like how are you? Then like, but then it's just so awkward for me. Like, I can say it back, but like I'll be so like 尴尬, you know. I'll be like,
Because like when you ask me how are you, am I supposed to reply like
am I supposed to give you a detail of my whole day? Or like
yeah. Because if you say that, fine, everybody's gonna reply, fine.
Yeah.
Like, what's the point of asking?
I know.
Right?
And like there, like when you go like park your car, right, and then you're like walking into a mall, and then like people who are like just walking to their car like opposite direction, be like, oh like good morning. Then I'm just like, what?
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh.
And like when we go with like my auntie also, who like her kids live there, like she's more used to it than like us. then they will reply, and I'll just be like, what the fuck? Like, don't talk to me.
Even in Singapore, when you come home, you don't even say hi to anyone.
Yeah.
Just like look down, avoid eye contact.
Like when I see neighbors in like the corridor, just like, or like my earpiece in, right? So I just don't hear you. So like people there are just like nicer in general. Yeah, like, and I feel like it would give me less depression if I was there also.
Like maybe less anxious about things.
Yeah, like because they're more like open to like things there in general. Like even like maybe in terms of like the way you dress. Like people in Singapore are very judgy about everything and anything. But there it's just like whatever, just wear whatever you want. The colours don't match, whatever. Like if you think it looks fine, then it looks fine. They're like so much more open to being like more.
But then again, Singaporean people also like not like we dress the best.
It's not that. It's just that like everyone's just very judgy.
Judgmental.
Like you go out into town and then you see people and then like confirm someone be like, oh, fuck, is that person wearing? Or like, you know, that kind of like just staring and everything. Yeah.
I mean, I try not to do that.
Yeah, like I just try to them and just like whatever and like just not look around as much. But like it's just like I don't know. I feel like Singapore's just very depressing for me, and there's like not a lot to do here after a while. It's like such a small country.
Okay lah, for me I think it's fine. I'm quite a Singapore lover, honestly. Yeah. Like I mean I don't hate it that much.
Yeah.
But I'm like a Thailand lover lah. I want to move to Thailand, Bali. Like I'm a very beach person.
Yeah. I just think I feel like it's just the discrimination with my race that I've gotten like since I was like in kindergarten that I just like I don't hate Singapore, but it's like I don't love it lah. Like no like I have no benefits here except from like being a citizen and getting like GST voucher. And like you know maybe getting like first priority to get into a school, that kind of thing. But like other than that, like
the social wise,
it's
you are
just
like in a lacking point.
I mean like
just because you are Indian.
Like no offense, but like if I was Chinese, I'd probably have like a way simpler life and like better life. Like
I agree.
Instead of someone calling me like a black dog the first day of kindergarten.
Yeah.
Like I didn't need that. Okay, you're a rude bitch, whoever the hell you are. If you watch this. Okay.
No, but the person. Okay.
Hey, you don't know.
No. Because wait, sorry. Yeah. Okay, because right when I was younger, right, I didn't know that it was an offensive thing to say that.
No, okay, like that's one thing. But there's a lot of people who have still grown up and are okay with this.
Yeah, now like okay, now obviously I'm not okay with it. But back then I would admit that I was guilty of calling people like black and shit. Like okay, but back then I was so young and like I didn't understand because I just thought that it was the thing to do to fit in. And like. And kind of like Chinese parents don't really tell you that like no you're not supposed to do that, that's bad, that's racist. They don't really tell you that. They kind of low key are like racist too. Encouraging in some way. They are like I feel every race is like that. They think that their race is superior to another race. Like something like that. You know what I mean? Yeah, and like I think it's very prominent with like Chinese families and like I don't know whether Malay families are like that, but I would think so too lah. Compared to Indian families, because technically Indians are the most like hate crime to them lah, I would say. Yeah, so
I don't know what the fuck we did.
Yeah.
Just because you don't like my skin colour. Like
no, but you see, when I used to use that word, right? I didn't think that it was like an offensive thing. I used to think it that like, oh, it's just a nickname. Yeah. Like for real. I for real thought that, and I really called somebody a black girl. Like just in secondary school, okay? Yeah, like during Sec 1, Sec 2. And then I didn't realise that like some girl in Express, like some Indian girl in Express lah, okay? But she was like my friend, and I didn't think it was an offensive thing. I just said it out of my mouth for fun, you know.
Is it?
Then after that, somebody scolded me. Like my friend lah, thank God for her, like, right? Then she just like, that's very rude, don't say that, like, it's very offensive. Then I like, you know, then I stopped to think to myself. Then I was like, is it? Then I was like, oh fuck, like, okay, if it was in primary school, nobody would say anything. Yeah, thank God for that girl. Then after that, I realized, then from that moment on, right, after that girl said to me, right, and then I realized like, oh wait, I'm actually like quite fucked up for doing something like that. I mean, I never apologized to her, and I'm sorry lah if you know who you are. I'm probably not listening to this because we ain't friends anymore, right? But not because of that lah. But we're just not friends anymore. But I apologize lah because I truly was not trying to be racist. And like I truly don't see skin color as a huge thing. I mean, if not, I wouldn't have been close to like like you or like many other like people. No, I don't think you are thinking of the same person that I'm thinking.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's some girl that you don't know one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So yeah. To me, I really even when I said that, I never like thought that like I shouldn't be friends with Indians or like we are different. I truly saw us as like same. It's just that we are different in terms of the languages we learn. Even though you learn Chinese lah, but like other Indians, let's say. Yeah, that's really what I thought. But I just thought that I didn't ever think that like somebody will feel so sensitive over the skin color, because I've never felt like if anybody were to call me yellow, I would be like, oh my god, that's so hurtful. But I guess because it's already such a like hated thing then like it became such an offensive thing. So I apologize to the person which I truly feel fucking sorry for. Till this day I still stay awake thinking about it and I'm like, why did I do that? But
as in, you see, like some people are like that, like they truly like realize it's wrong. But even when that kid was a kid, it was like a laughing stock with the whole class, that kind of thing. And the thing is, we have people around us who have admittedly said that like, oh yeah, I'm racist within my clique, but I don't go out of my way to tell it to people what. But they don't understand that like thinking it is already wrong.
Exactly,
It's not that you don't say or say. Like, we all know who we're talking about. And then they're like, oh yeah, only say within our clique, like we stop going and telling people. Like, okay, wow, you want me to give you a fucking award? Like, it doesn't mean you're not racist anymore.
Yeah, it still means you're racist, just that you hide it better, bro.
And the thing is, I don't understand how this person is friends with me. I really don't get it.
Okay, truly, I'm not trying to... I'm not trying to defend him or give him a pass, but then...
But I cannot keep making excuses. Because if it hurts me, it hurts me.
Yeah, but then don't be his friend anymore.
Yeah.
No, okay, you see... As in... Okay, for him, I feel that, like, maybe he did change already. You don't know... You don't know how he acts around his other friends anymore. And
But he said that that's how he acts with his friends, what? Now. It wasn't very long ago, It wasn't
No, that was quite a while back already. It was at least 3 years ago.
No.
It was
hell no.
Pre-COVID, bro. COVID 2 years already, bro.
Pre-COVID,
It's pre-COVID. Yeah. I don't remember when he said it, but I'm quite sure it's not so recent. If it was recent, right, I would have whooped his ass like so hard.
We got say him, I remember us saying something.
Yeah, but
it wasn't as extreme as like now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe now I really was whoop him.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you are listening, you know who you are. Anyway, but okay, let's like give him the benefit of the doubt. Maybe it's like now.
Yeah.
Like whatever you remember of them, right?
Yeah.
Is like what we were saying just now. Like it's an image of who they were. Because you haven't met them recently. So just like you get what I mean? Maybe they truly have changed. And like, so let's just fuck them. Anyway, they're not in our lives. Like the people that we are talking about. So anyway. The people who have been racist to her in secondary school, you know who you are anyway.
You know who you are anyway.
Because just too many people were racist.
Too many people. So to conclude, I just don't really think I was settled down.
We got sidetracked again. Okay, fine. Yeah. So you don't think you will settle unless it's like Chinese guy, or not Chinese guy, like Singaporean guy.
Yeah, but I think the chances of that happening is also very low. For now, the mindset that I also like believe will probably be Australia lor. Rather it be Perth or Melbourne, because I have family in Perth, so it's easier to. Yeah. It'd be nice to settle there with like other family.
That's so hard to deal with that we are going to be apart.
Yeah, we can come there and get married. Then we can live there together.
I don't know whether I would like that area there.
I think you do. I think you will.
I think maybe I will also, because it's very peaceful.
Perth, It's
so quiet and all, right? Yeah.
Like no one is rushing and it doesn't make you feel anxious at all. Which is what I think you will like also.
But I like the beach, you see.
The beach is there.
Super nice. I like Thailand. Like I really love the Thailand vibe. Like my dream is really just.
I didn't experience. I feel I didn't experience a full Thailand vibe. Like
who do you go Thailand and stuff. You went to Bangkok, is it?
Yeah, I went to Bangkok, city.
Oh yeah, you went in the I don't like Bangkok. Bangkok is not my vibe. I like Krabi, Phuket. Yeah, that kind of shit. Like the drinking, chilling by the beach. I mean, I'm not a big fan of drinking, but that's kind of the vibe that I like. Like Bali also.
Still haven't been there.
Oh, you haven't been to Bali?
I was supposed to go, remember? Then
with
the IT people.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, then
Okay. Yeah. Anyway. So, do we have anything to add?
To that? No, I don't think so.
Anyway. So, I guess that's the end, right? Like, do you have anything else to add about it?
I don't think so.
I guess this is quite a good topic for us to start and like know kind of about us, like what type of people we are, or like what kind of shit like we talk about or whatever, like the way we get sidetracked.
I feel like we sound like social justice warriors.
Oh my god, yeah. No, but because this is a very serious topic. That's why. We are not generally like. I mean, it's not a bad thing to be like that.
I don't think it's a bad thing.
Yeah,
I think speaking out is great.
Yeah, I think it's a good thing. It's just that I just feel like sometimes I say very stupid things. And like I don't want people to catch me lacking, man, girl. No, but I just like think that sometimes I say very dumb stuff and like people will be like, what the fuck, why do you say that? And like And people will be like, no, you're so dumb. Why do you say that? I mean, guys, come on, don't be so mean to us, man.
Yeah, take it with a pinch of salt.
Yeah, so
like, disclaimer. Just
yeah,
don't take everything too seriously.
We are just like jokers lah, basically. Okay.
I feel like someone's gonna be like, you tell me you take things as a joke, then you cannot take a joke.
Whoa.
There are some things that you don't joke about. There's
yeah, you can't take a joke, no. This bitch can't take a joke. Okay.
No, because like simple jokes fine.
But sometimes you are like damn serious.
Like sensy.
Yeah, sensy, like super sensy. I mean, I when I do it, you give me a pass.
Yeah,
but when other people do it.
Yeah, sorry, I'm just like very biased.
Yeah, and she's super sensy about everything. But I just don't care, that's why.
Yeah.
Okay, anyway, to round up the episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I guess we are done and like talking about our coming out stories and all, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, generally that's about it. So
yeah. We hope you enjoyed this episode.
Yeah, if you listen to the end, congratulations.
You
are a true friend, man. You're a true friend, bro.
And,
anyway. Yeah, so
we will see you.
We'll see you
next week.
Next week, lah. We are unsure about which is our upload date first.
Yeah, so
but we will definitely be coming out with a next episode.
Yeah.
We'll be talking about
ghost stories.
Yeah, since Halloween is coming, right? We're gonna talk about like ghostly experiences.
Yeah. And like other
personal and like outside stories that we've heard of,
like urban legends and like stuff like that.
Cause she's very into that shit.
Spooky vibes.
Yeah. So spooky episode coming out.
Yes, I'm so excited. Yes.
Yeah, so stay tuned for that.
Yeah, and follow us on all our socials.
Yeah,
we have Instagram, YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music.
Yeah,
wherever you listen to podcasts.
Try to search us up because we might not be very familiar with this yet.
Yeah,
so we'll still
try.
Bear with us. Yeah, we'll figure it out. Yeah. Okay, I think that's about it. So
yep.
Yeah, see you next week.
See you. Okay.
Okay, thanks.
Bye.
Bye.